Hi everybody, I'm John Finn, and welcome to a super special unboxing and review and addition to my toy collection. If you haven't noticed already, I do have two Masterverse figures on display now, both He-Man and Evil Lyn. Got these for Christmas. I had really been on the fence about starting a collection of the Masterverse figures because I know that the chances aren't great that all three Masters of the Universe lines are going to make it in the long term, just because that's a lot of product for one property. But the Masterverse figures are so well made, they're so beautiful, there's such a variation of them, and they've got so many exciting plans coming up in the future that when I got two of these for Christmas, it was just kind of a no-brainer that yes, I'm going to be starting a new collection, and I'm pretty excited about it. And of course, we wouldn't be here today if I didn't have something I wanted to show off and open up for y'all. And today, we are going to be opening up Faker. That's right, the deluxe Faker from the Masterverse line, which is from the Masters of the Universe Revelation series, which for me, I loved the series. I thought it was a fantastic series. It evoked enough of the old Funimation series that it just really just made me really happy. And my wife is now into it, which is really cool. And hopefully they'll do a second season and we'll get more of these awesome figures. But let's get this guy open, let's see what he's all about, and let's just go from there. Alright, so, have I taken the tape off of this? I think I have. So we're just going to pop it open. Oh, well, that's okay. Just going to pop it open on the side here. No, I have not taken the tape off, so we're going to have to destroy the box. Okay, had to do some ripping there, but now let's get this guy straight out. And he slides out. He should slide right out. There we go. We're going to toss the box aside. You can hear the carnage hit the ground behind me. And there he is in his packaging. Oh no, the Ultimate Warrior fell. This is really cool. I like it. It comes with two different head sculpts, a couple of different armors. Of course, you've got Faker's sword, some extra hand sculpts down here, and the shield as well. As usual, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out these hands first. Let's get rid of this backing. Don't like the packaging on these as much as I do the Origins figures, but that's mostly just because of nostalgia. And those bright blue backgrounds. Put that down. Got an open hand sculpt here. Gonna put that down. We're gonna pop out this sword next. Comes out pretty easily, pretty straight too. Straighter than my original He-Man sword there. That's got a little bit of a crooked edge to it, but that's okay. We're gonna set that down. We'll pop out the shield next. Whoa, lost the shield. Got the shield. We'll jot that down. And now let's pop out this extra armor, which is the original Faker armor. And the head sculpts. So we get a kind of a He-Man head sculpt here, which actually I might put that on my regular He-Man figure because I like that face it's making a little bit more than the weird smile. Not that I hate the weird smile, it's just I think I like that a little bit more. And then we're going to pop out this other head sculpt, which I keep thinking of as Colossus, because it looks so much like Colossus at a glance. Just needs a little flat top on the top. We'll put that down right over here. And now the man himself, is he tied in? No. Looks like he is ready to just come straight out. Yep, straight out, nothing tying him in. I like that a lot, so Mattel, good job on that. Take a look at him. He's got the same articulation as the rest of the Masterverse series, which is to say insane amounts. So you got, of course, head articulation. You've got shoulder articulation. His left shoulder's a little tight, but I've heard that these joints loosen up pretty quickly. So there we go. And it has a bicep swivel, so you can swivel it there. It's got elbows. It's got actually double jointed elbows, so you can really get a lot of range on it. Top part seems to be a little bit sticky there. but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. Same on this right arm here. You've got wrists that twist and have pivots here so you can rock them back and forth. Again, really, really tight articulation on these right out of the package. So keep that in mind if you're going to buy these. It's not going to be, they're not super toyetic right out of the package. It takes a lot to kind of loosen them up and get them going. And these are really more for adult collectors than for play anyway, but you know me, I'm probably going to play with them a lot. He's got the arm brace here on the side, just like the He-Man does. He's got this cool kind of Terminator-looking skin where he's got metal underneath. He's got the torso articulation there. He can twist at the waist. He has double-jointed knees. Legs move back and forth. He's got thigh swivel. He's got boot swivel. And his feet will go back and forth and side to side really well. Like much better than the Origins figures do. This is pretty cool. It's got some pretty good detail. I'm going to bring this in a little bit closer. I'm going to adjust this light here so we can see it. And you can see that, it's cool looking. He's got like the Terminator 2 type of half man, half robot face. It's got a really nice shine to the metallic parts, which is cool. I really enjoy that. It's not back metal, but it still looks like metal. Which I appreciate. Everything else is a lot the same to the original He-Man figure that we've got there. So let's see if we can switch out his hands real quick, see how easy that is. Pops right out, no problem at all. But this, his little bracelets there come off. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I thought those were just a part of his arm. I assume the He-Man is the same way. I haven't really done a whole lot with these yet. We got some snow today, though, so I've got pretty much nothing to do here at the house. Alright, now let's get the sword in his hand, just to make sure it'll fit, because we know that's been a little bit of a problem with some of the Origins figures, their weapons not holding in their hands exactly right, especially with that Keldor and the Rise of Evil 2-pack. That was probably the most disappointing thing about the Origins series so far, is just that sword and his weapons don't really fit in his hands that well. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Man, they really don't want you to get these weapons in their hands. So there he is. Yeah, he's got the weapon there. Does he stand? The one-hand stand test, of course he does. We'll go ahead and throw the shield on just so he can have the complete look. Oh, got to switch out this hand as well. There we go. Throw in the open hand. I don't know why they put these hand sculpts on him, because they're not as kind to the accessories that he comes with. Come on, get on there. Alright, so we got the bracer back on. Okay, there we go. We got the other hand on, and then we will just slide his arm through here. And I think you're supposed to take the bracer off for the shield, but I find that it helps them keep it on a little bit better. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. There he is, looking all awesome in his glory. Let's do the thing, though. Let's take this armor off, and it's just like the vintage toys and the Origins toys. It's got these little buckles here on the back. Their placement's a little bit different, of course, but good lord, that is in there. All right, I'm going to take this off. All right, we got this off here. It was just a little bit tight. This isn't quite as pliable of rubber as the ones with the Origins figures. We're just going to toss that down for now. And, oh, there he is, looking all naked. He-Man, you're naked. Or Faker, you're naked. What are you doing, brah? And the Faker armor itself has just got the one buckle in the back, so this should be a little bit easier. Well, maybe not. I've got to take his head off. And we'll throw this over the top of him here. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. And we'll come around to the back. And I don't know which one goes on first. Who's on first? I guess we'll put that one on first. And this one on second. If it can reach. All right, give me just a second. All right, there we go. So there is Faker in his Faker armor, which is just the repaint of the Skeletor armor, of course, and the head sculpt he came with. Let's put on the metallic head sculpt and see how that looks on him. That's a pretty cool look. There we go. Looks like he has no neck. God, yeah, it does. It looks like he has no neck at all. This Faker armor doesn't fit quite as well as the He-Man armor does on Faker. But he still looks pretty cool. I don't think I like this head sculpt as much. I mean, it's unique, and I'm glad I have it in my collection, but I probably won't display it as much as the Havsy one. Just because I like that look. It reminds me of a lot of movies I loved as a kid. Terminator series being chief among those. And it almost looks better when his head just sits on top of the peg. When you pop it on all the way, he loses a lot in terms of his neck definition. But we'll get him posed up here. There we go. All right. Now, I did get this guy on sale. Full disclosure, I got him for just $15.99, so he was a lot cheaper than he is at retail. This guy is typically it's typically like $30, $32, somewhere in there. But I got him on Target, I think. Yeah, Target.com for just $15. So it was kind of a super no-brainer to pick him up for that price. And if you can find any of these Masterverse figures for, half the price of... Whoa, sorry about that. For half the price of what they charge, I absolutely 100% suggest that you get them because they're really well made. They've got amazing articulation. They've got some fantastic detail. And they come with a good amount of accessories, the deluxe ones do anyway. The other Masterverse figures, they don't come with as many in terms of accessories. They run about the $20 range. So if you find one for under $20, I definitely say, pick it up if you're a He-Man fan. And in terms of Faker, yeah, if you find this package for $15, buy it. Even if you're not a He-Man fan, it's going to be worth owning, I think, because it's just a really well-made figure. Looks cool, it's pretty unique, and it's a different take on Faker than we've seen before, because before we've got the kind of blue skin, like a Gar, kind of like Skeletor robot, which was never in the Funimation series, but he still looks amazing as a figure. And this one is more like the ones that we see in the Revelation, or the one that we see in the Revelation series. Even though he looks just like He-Man at first, he does get his booty, his fur-covered booty handed to him pretty quickly by OG. Actually, I don't know if it's He-Man or if it's the Sorceress that beats him. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I hope you liked this. I hope this gave you an idea of whether or not you want to start collecting these types of figures, this Masterverse line. It's really cool. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to have more reviews, more unboxings of these figures coming up very soon, so stay tuned. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoy my take on toys, give this a like. Maybe subscribe, share it on social media, do everything you can to kind of help the channel grow. I'd really like to do something bigger with it this year, so we'll see where that goes. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you keep collecting the way you like to collect, whether that's keeping your figures mock, whether that's opening them for display or for play. However you like to do it is the right way to do it. And if anybody else tells you otherwise, tell them you're going to send Hordak after them. Until next time, I'm John Finn, and I'm out.